welcome back to my art studio. Today we're going to be inspired by the artist Wayne Thiebaud. He's known for his paintings of sweet treats like cake and ice cream and candy. He uses bright colors, lots of shadows to make them look more realistic. He often uses repetition, so he doesn't do just one of something. He does lots of them like in rows or in cases. So here's some examples of some of my favorite Wayne Thiebaud paintings. I really appreciate his use of bright colors and shadow. It makes it look like the food is popping off the page. All these paintings make me hungry just looking at them. And here, this last one is our inspiration piece, ice cream. Today I thought we would draw our own ice cream cones in Wayne Thiebaud's honor. So I'm going to show you step by step how to make your own bright, colorful ice cream cone with lots of scoops of ice cream. We're going to use pattern and color, bright colors. We're going to use crayons and paint to fill it in, and maybe even make a little background. It's up to you how you want to do that. Here is another one that's all painted in, so it's super colorful, lots of colors, lots of patterns and designs to fill up the paper. Now, you don't have to do an ice cream cone. Maybe you were inspired by a different food of Wayne Thiebaud. So maybe instead you want to do a pie. So this one's not finished either, but you can kind of see you can do like a 3D pie. If you want to use repetition, maybe you can find a really long piece of paper. I love this one. These are all different cupcakes. You can color those in with bright colors. Depends what you have at home, how much space you have. You could always make a little cupcake on small papers and then glue them all together. So it's really up to you. Have fun. Maybe choose your favorite sweet treat or join along with us as we draw an ice cream cone. Are you ready? Let's go. Today for this project, I've gathered some materials. So I have a piece of construction paper. I'm going to use this for my background. You can use any color. You don't have to have one. It's up to you, but it's kind of a fun pop of color, I thought, in this project. I'm going to have a piece of white paper. It can be any size. I might actually end up making this a little smaller later, so I might use some scissors and glue as well to trim that up. Also optional. I'm definitely going to have a pencil to draw with. I'm going to use some crayons, and I'm also going to use watercolor paint today. So if you don't have watercolors, you can use crayons and markers or just crayons. It's up to you. But this is what I am using today. Let's get started. I want to draw my ice cream cone first, and then I'm going to stack the ice cream scoops on top. I'm going to put 3 on mine so it's nice and tall, and I have lots of different flavors to choose from. So to do that, I'm going to go on my white piece of paper at the very, very bottom, really, really close, right in the middle, and I'm going to make a tiny little happy face curve. This is going to be the bottom of my ice cream cone. Now, I want to turn this into a nice V-side shape, about that big. So sometimes I find it easier to turn my paper sideways when I'm making the sides of a V. So I'll make 1, 2. I am not going to worry about any details. I'm just doing the outlines right now with my pencil. I'm doing it really light. It's just a sketch, so I don't want it to be too dark. If I think my ice cream cone is big enough, I can always make it taller, depending how much cone you like. I think now I'm ready for my scoops. To make a scoop, I'm gonna start, I want it to look round, like real life. So instead of a straight line, I'm going to make a line that is slightly curved and a smile. So that's gonna be the bottom of my first big scoop. I'm gonna make little curves on the side. Now, I'm actually gonna leave the top of this empty for a second. I'm gonna go up a little bit. I'm gonna make my next scoop before I finish the first one. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. I think I want this scoop to be a little bit smaller. So I am going to make another smiley face curve, a lot like this one. And I'm gonna make little curves on this side. Now, I want to connect this scoop to this scoop, so I'm going to make bigger curves and a bigger curve. So now it looks like I have a cone. I have 1 big scoop of ice cream. I'm gonna have like a medium scoop right here, and then I want another scoop. So I'm gonna go up a little bit more. Another smiley face right above this one. Another set of little curvy lines on the sides. And then I'm gonna connect this medium scoop curves with curvy lines. 1, 2. So now I have big scoop, medium scoop, maybe a small scoop. On this scoop, I'm gonna put something on top. Maybe you want to put a cookie, or maybe a strawberry, or a cherry, or whipped cream. It is totally up to you what you wanna put on top. I think today I'm in a cherry mood, a cherry on top. So I am gonna leave enough space where I think that'd be a good scoop. I'm gonna make my cherry first though. So I'll make kind of like a wiggly circle, a little stem. Then, once whatever I want on top is finished, I can just make it look like it's sitting on top by making the scoop go to the sides of that object. So if it was a piece of cookie, you wanna make it look like it's overlapping. So now I have an ice cream cone, scoops of ice cream, and something on top. I'm not gonna do anything else with my pencil. Now I am switching to crayon. Now I'm gonna have fun with my crayons and add details, but I'm still not gonna color anything in. I'm just going to outline and draw texture. So the first thing I wanna do is I'm going to outline my cone with whatever color you want. I think I don't really have a tannish, so I'll use this brown, and then I think I'll paint it in like a lighter color. I'm covering up my pencil marks with my crayon, making a nice, smooth, dark line. And then I want to have the waffle cone texture on the cone. So I'm gonna start by making diagonal lines going one direction until I go all the way across the cone. And then I'm gonna turn, fill it out, make that line a little thicker. There we go. And then I'm going to make diagonal lines going the other way. I'm making X's across my cone. And now it looks like it has the texture of a waffle cone. So I might outline it so it's nice and thick. So when I paint it in, the paint really stays inside the lines. Okay, so now I have my waffle cone. Now have fun and figure out what flavors of ice cream you want. I think I want this one to be like a vanilla sprinkle flavor. So I am going to take like a yellow or a creamy color. I'm gonna outline it first. And then I'm not gonna fill it in, but I am gonna add the sprinkles. So I'm gonna add a nice outline to the whole thing is outlined. If you wanted to erase your pencil first so it's really light, you can, so it kind of disappears. Right now I don't mind having it in there. And then I want sprinkles to be in the scoop. So I'm gonna start with all kinds of fun rainbow colors and make like the little sprinkles. Maybe some pink. Maybe some blue sprinkles. And then I think I need a few green sprinkles. Yum. This reminds me of Funfetti birthday cake, which is one of my favorites. Okay, so I have vanilla sprinkle. I think next I think I'll do mint chocolate chip. I really like mint chocolate chip, so I'm gonna do like a light green color on the outline. And then maybe a little bit of a shadow or some texture. I could do that on this one too. If I'm not coloring it in, it's still empty. And then I'm gonna add little chocolate chips. So I'm gonna add little brown polka dots or ovally shapes, little flecks. Chocolate. Again, I have not colored it in. I am just adding texture and like flavor. Now I know I want to have a nice red cherry on the top, so I'm gonna outline it. If you do something really tiny, you might want to color it in, but I'm gonna just leave it like that. Maybe I'll add a little shadow. I want to make it have a little stem. And then my last flavor. This is hard. Choices. I think I might make it like a strawberry flavor. So maybe I'll make it a fun pink color. I don't love strawberry ice cream, but I like the way it looks. So I want some fun colors, so I decided to put it on there. Maybe I'll use like a darker pink and make a little, maybe it's a berry. I'll make a little flecks of berries in my ice cream. You could always put some sauce or something dripping too. Maybe I want a little bit of chocolate sauce on top of my top scoop. It's up to you how you want to do it. Design your ice cream cone with the flavors and colors that you think would be fun. You can make up your own stuff. You can make up your own flavors. What kind of flavor would you want to eat? Now that I have my ice cream cone done, before I go on to painting it, I'm gonna make a background design. So I would either choose one type of line or one type of shape, and you can use different colors if you want to, but I'm gonna repeat either the same line or the same shape throughout the whole background so that it has some harmony and it has, it's not too busy around the ice cream cone. I want the ice cream cone to be the center of attention. I don't want to detract from the ice cream cone. So I think I am just going to use some fun colors, and I'm in the mood for polka dots today. So I am going to make some polka dot shapes with some fun happy colors around my ice cream cone. I'm not gonna fill them in. I'm going to make them big enough so I can actually paint them in later. I think I'm happy with that. Now I am going to trim this down a little bit before I paint it because I want it to have plenty of room to make another fun design on the background. Right now, if I glue this on like this, when I'm finished, there's not really any space to design a background. And I wanna make sure I have some space. So I'm just gonna trim this up a tiny bit before I start painting. If you wanna use a ruler, you can make lines, and then cut on the line. You can just fold it before you cut it. It's up to you. I think I'm just gonna cut maybe a little more than an inch off each side. Nice. I like this, and now I am ready to start painting. Now I'm going to paint my ice cream cone in. I'm going to start with my lightest colors and then work my way to dark colors. So I want this to be vanilla, so super light. I'm gonna work on that first. Get a little water. I might take a little bit of white and get my brush clean. Get a little bit of yellow. A very pale color. And I'll start, if I can't see it, I can always add a little more color, maybe a little bit yellow. Then I'll just keep on going, making sure I'm using a clean brush, being gentle, until I paint the whole paper in. Finished painting my ice cream cone in the background, and now I'm going to glue this onto a background color. You can You don't have to do this, but it's a fun little extra addition. So I'm gonna roll up my glue stick just a little bit. I'm gonna put the glue on the back of the ice cream paper. And I'm gonna put it right in the middle of this construction paper. There we go. And then I'm gonna use some crayons and add a few more fun designs around the edges. And then I'll be all finished. I hope you had fun creating a fun ice cream cone with me today. I can't wait to see what you do online. Don't forget to share on Instagram or on Facebook, and I'll see you back soon.